If you're looking to integrate kettlebell training into part of your workout routine, there are a few ways that you can go about doing it. The first one is to use it as part of a superset workout, which is something that I do and I've been showing in all of my full body workout videos. One of the unique things about training with the kettlebell is the fact that you can string two or more different movements into one kettlebell complex, which means you can target multiple different muscle groups in one exercise. Conventional gym wisdom tells you that whenever you do a superset, you want to superset two different exercises that target opposing muscle groups. So, for example, biceps and triceps, chest and back. But with the kettlebell complex, you don't need to be limited into one particular muscle group. So, for example, you can choose to superset a barbell bench press with something that I'm doing here, which is a kettlebell clean into an offset squat or a reverse lunge or just a regular squat, which allows your superset to be more of a full body exercise with a focus on your chest muscles. So you may choose to do a superset of heavy barbell bench press as the primary thing that you're working on, and you superset that with the kettlebell clean into reverse lunge, which covers the back muscles as well as the lower body. But obviously, the focus of the superset is still going to be on the chest muscles. Another example of this is, let's say you're doing a heavy deadlift and you can superset that with a kettlebell push press, for example. So your deadlift is a primary pulling exercise that involves your entire posterior chain, right? So all of your back muscles as well as your hamstrings and glutes. And then the kettlebell thrusters would be a secondary movement that allows you to work on your quads as well as your upper body pushing muscles, basically your shoulders. Another way to integrate kettlebell training into part of your workout routine is to use it as a standalone workout set. So, for example, you may be doing 5 sets of heavy barbell squats as the first exercise of your workout. So, let's say it's your squat day. Once you complete all 5 sets of your heavy squats, you can follow up with a kettlebell complex that allows you to balance out some of the muscles that are being worked. A great example of this would be a kettlebell complex of a single kettlebell clean into overhead press, which is a complex that I'm showing in this particular video after this exercise. So here you see me doing offset single leg stiff leg deadlift with 2 kettlebells, but after this I'm moving on to a kettlebell complex, which is the single kettlebell clean into strict overhead press. A heavy barbell squat is an exercise that places a tremendous amount of pressure on your entire body, your spine, as well as your lower body, but particularly on your quads. So once you complete 5 heavy sets of barbell squats, it's a really good idea to follow up with an exercise like what I'm showing here, because it allows you to balance out the other muscle groups of your body that weren't really being focused on during your barbell squat. So the kettlebell clean into strict press that I'm showing here is an excellent way to work out your posterior chain, so it works out your lower back, your glutes, your hamstrings, as well as your upper body pressing muscles. So primarily your shoulders, but it does involve a little bit of stabilization of your core and your back muscles to support the imbalance of the single kettlebell as well. Another huge benefit of following up a heavy lifting session with a kettlebell complex is that it allows you to work on your conditioning as well. A heavy barbell squat or barbell deadlift session typically focuses more on explosive power and strength, and we have to set aside a little bit of our endurance and conditioning. So following that up with a kettlebell complex such as the one that I'm showing here is a nice way to still work on hypertrophy, but at the same time focus a little bit more on conditioning and endurance, which allows you to improve your overall fitness level a little bit more. With that in mind, the third way that you can integrate kettlebell complex into your workout routine is to use it as a finisher. So if you use the kettlebell complex as a finisher at the end of your workout, so let's say you finish your push and pull movements or your upper lower, depending on your workout split, the last exercise or the last set that you decide to do, you can choose to do a kettlebell complex as a way to wrap up your entire workout, which allows you to, again, still continue to do resistance training, but at the same time work a lot more on your conditioning. Now, if this is the method that you choose to use to integrate kettlebell complex into your workout routine, I would go a little bit lighter on the weight of the kettlebell, increase the number of reps, and also increase the number of exercises that you string up inside one complex. So I would do a minimum of 3 movements instead of just a clean and push press, or instead of just a clean and a reverse lunge. I would do a clean reverse lunge into overhead press, or a clean squat overhead press, or a snatch overhead press into a squat. So basically you want to work out your entire body a little bit more with a slightly lighter weight and a higher number of reps. And you can set a timer. For example, just do 1 set of 3 minutes, continuous, non-stop. You never put the kettlebell down. Or you can do a set number of targeted reps as a finisher of the workout. Or you can also do a conventional 3 sets of the complex, for example. This is a really nice way to improve your overall fitness after a session that is focused on a certain muscle group. So again, if you're doing the typical upper lower split or push and pull split, right? So your entire workout, you would have been focusing on a few muscle groups on that particular day, but the lighter kettlebell complex at the end of your workout allows you to still maintain your overall body conditioning and level of fitness. So those are the 3 ways that you can integrate kettlebell training into part of your workout if you're doing a more conventional fitness routine, such as upper lower split or push and pull, right? Or something that is more strength oriented. As you know, I only work out using calisthenics and kettlebell exercises, so I haven't been to the gym in years now. I haven't touched a barbell in forever. As well as dumbbells. So all of my workouts just comprise of bodyweight exercises supplemented with kettlebell complexes. And my favorite way of combining kettlebell complex with calisthenics exercises is to combine them in such a way that in one superset I can cover the 3 primary movement patterns that I've always talked about, which are the pushing, pulling, as well as lower body exercises. So that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. As always, I hope you found this video helpful. Leave any comments if you have any questions. So here in the video, I'm finishing up my workout with my accessory exercise, which is the push-ups, as many reps as possible for 5 sets in a row with 10 seconds of rest in between. If you pay attention from the beginning of the video, the format of the workout is exactly the same. 2 supersets followed by 1 accessory exercise at the end. The first superset was the Bulgarian ring dips, followed with the kettlebell clean into offset squat. And then the second superset was the, the single leg stiff leg deadlift with the 2 kettlebells, as well as a kettlebell complex of the clean and press. And then lastly here, I'm working out on the push-ups, as many reps as possible for 5 sets in a row. So again, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful, and we'll see you in the next video.